Let's continue with the conversation. Let me quickly come to you, Mr. Ezekiel. You've been the national chairman of a political party, and at this rate, you've joined another movement that is a think tank about leadership in Nigeria. At this point in Nigeria, we need continuity, or we need a brand new face of leadership?
I think it's so disheartening. It's such a big shame, an embarrassment to all of us in this country that we will be spending so much time talking on things that are absolutely inconsequential. Why do I say so? Number one, former President Obasanjo has every constitutional right, freedom of expression, to give an advice. Take it or leave it. Number two, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria has every constitutional right to decide to run or not to run. All these things are absolutely inconsequential. The question we should ask ourselves as at today is, where are we going in this country? It is because the citizens have abdicated their right, their responsibilities, their obligations. That is why we are sitting down dancing around the minorities who are very vocal while we are the silent majorities. How many people elected the president into office? Less than 15 million of over 70 million possible voters registered. If you talk in terms of eligible voters, we are talking of over 100 million, but unregistered voters, over 70 million. Now, today we say, oh, a group of 10, 20, 50,000 people, 20, 100, whatever, are asking the president to run. Is their constitutional right to do that? We're not saying a group of people are asking president not to run. These are distractions, and we will continue on this road that takes us nowhere until election appears. This is a time for strategic stakeholders to sit down and have meetings.
Is it the kind of stakeholders like the Coalition for Nigeria movement?
I'll generalize first. You know, when I heard of the Coalition for Nigeria movement, I thought it was an amazing idea. But you see, that coalition has to first get a buy-in of the generality of people for an alternate, not even a third force. I don't talk of a third force because as of today, there's A without B. What is A? A is that, you know, somebody is diabetic and you tell him avoid sugar. What you have is Coke, Pepsi, Fanta, Sprite. They're all sugar-based. This person needs water. The coalition should come up as water. What is the water? We are sick and tired of, I'm not bothered about the age per se, but I'm bothered about attitude. Government, the essence of seeking public office has been for money and power. The time has come when we must shift the paradigm and let it become service as essence for seeking public office. That's what I'm expecting. Not the third force, but the alternate force.
Are you disappointed in this government based on the promises?
No, you see, this government, past governments have been the same thing. APC, PDP are exactly the same. They are sugar-based, no substances, and our patient is diabetic. They are all sugar-based. What we need today is to redefine governance. What is the essence of governance? We have to profile what you may call leadership recruitment process and procedure. We have a state, we have a government that we are behind time so much. The question is, who is the sort of person that has the capacity, the energy, the focus, the understanding, the dynamics necessary to move us from where we are to where we need to be? If we can profile Mr. President as is and he's okay, all well and good. But if he is not okay, then we talk of change. And when the former president talks that democracy is about change, I think we must qualify the change. Change that will bring the essence of government, which is the greatest good, to the greatest number of people.
All right.